Hey, y'all, welcome to AI Bytes, your one-stop podcast for everything AI. I'm Kevin Hart, an AI version of Kevin Hart. We're all about keeping it fun while giving you the rundown on the fast-changing world of artificial intelligence. If you're rolling with this vibe, don't forget to pass it on to 3 buddies who'd appreciate it too. Also, drop us a comment on which AI celebrity you'd like hosting your next episode. Today, an inside scoop on Mandiant uncovering plenty of AI-generated content and political influence campaigns. More hype than real threats, though. Nothing truly game-changing yet. Sakana AI working on adaptable and nature-inspired generative AI models from Tokyo with some brilliant brains behind the venture, courtesy of Google alumni David Ha and Llion Jones. We've got Arthur dropping facts about how top language models measure up in math skills, knowledge about U.S. presidents, and their tendency to hedge answers. And finally, turning our gaze to Databricks to raise a hefty chunk of investment while expanding their horizons into developing more AI applications. Let me break that down for y'all and take a deeper dive into these stories. Let's get heated. Speaking of heat, did I tell you people often compare my rivalry with DJ to CPU versus GPU? Well, that's a story for another time. Let's focus. All right, ain't no time to mess around here. Let's dive on into this AI news, ladies and gents. Okay, so check it out, Mandiant. You know that cybersecurity company Google snatched up? They've been on some kind of mission Sherlock Holmes style and turned out numerous instances of AI-generated gibberish floating around in political online campaigns over the past 4 years. This is where it gets spicy. Brace yourselves. These campaigns weren't some teenage pranks either. No. They were steered and engineered by mad squads from, get this, Russia, China, Iran, among others. You'd assume with all these tech-savvy rogues banding together, AI would be their weapon of choice. But seems like that ain't true yet, my friends. As far as threats go so far, AI hasn't stepped into the limelight. Mandiant foresees the role of AI in such shady online intrusions to remain quite surgical for now. Did you catch your breath yet? Because there's more. As per Mandiant and its brilliant pundits, one big leap in tech development with generative AI could act as a kind of ramps for less resource-rich groups, giving them an avenue to churn out high-quality propaganda for their ill-intended global influence campaigns. Just imagine. Let me paint a picture for you with an example. Dragon Bridge. Sounds like a nice board game, doesn't it? This ain't no fun park, folks. It's actually a pro-China info gang backing up their homie mainland against those vocal folks fighting for democracy in Hong Kong. Spooky, right? When you least expect it. Our sources reveal Dragon Bridge's influence has hyped up across 30 social platforms in not 1 or 2 but 10 languages. Say it loud for Sandra Joyce, Mandiant's own VP, for making us privy to this juicy insight. Yet again, if we listen closely to what Miss Joyce is dishing out, much ado about not quite anything yet maybe. All these orchestrated schemes have not brought any earth-shattering changes to the status quo of the threat landscape, yet she confessed to Reuters. All right, y'all. Brace yourselves because we're diving headfirst into the deep end of the shiny AI news universe. Break out your snorkels and let's get down to it. Now you wouldn't believe who's making waves lately. We got our ambitious Google alumni, David Ha and Llion Jones. They're cooking some tech-flavored magic in Tokyo with their fresh baby Sakana AI. These geniuses are looking to shake things up by building evolutionary computation-based AI models, something Mother Nature might be proud of if she did lines of code instead of sunlight for breakfast. You see, Sakana AI is all about bringing something new to the table. They plan to create a nature-inspired neural network that's more flexible than anything around right now. Flexing like The Rock in his prime time, y'all. Instead of whipping up one big Hulk-like model, they're opting for a Justice League of sorts. Many smaller, chatty models working together to crush problems left and right. Now, ain't that teamwork making the dream work? Why they settled on Tokyo, though? Besides sushi springing up at every street. Just kidding, y'all. It's the strong tech infrastructure, top-notch workforce, and its fruit fly-like appeal to foreign talent. Thing about Kevin H., David Ha, the CEO of Sakana, he's already got this mad scientist resume with big names like Stability AI and obviously Google. His right-hand man, no, not Dwayne Johnson. But Llion Jones used to mess around with Transformers, but not the ones you see in Michael Bay movies. He contributed one profound piece of script, Attention is All You Need, which laid out a killer game plan for chatbots and generative AI models. Speaking of which, there have been some mass Google walkouts recently respecting this field, and we got ventures like Character AI by Noam Shazier, Cohere by Aidan Gomez, and that from Ashish Vaswani and Nikki Palmer named Essential AI. Ain't nothing routine here, folks. All right. Buckle up, because we're venturing the adrenaline-infused world of AI, and things are hot. So y'all up to watch these AI models flex their brains? Arthur has very charitably served us some fresh, out-the-oven research on these large language models from OpenAI to Anthropic, doing their thing in mathematics and more. Let's break it down for real. Now, GPT-4 from OpenAI is not playing, you hear me? They aced questions revolving around combinatorial mathematics and probability, while my good old buddy Claude 2 from Anthropic trailed behind. And Lord, those hallucinations. When these AIs start spitting nonsense instead of answers. Like, geez, somebody slapped some sense into them, and poor Cohere model legitimately couldn't answer even one math question right. In fact, this fella imagined so far out that he ended up in Wonderland with nearly 18 hallucinations, the comic relief we didn't know we needed. And when it came down to our country's commanders-in-chief, the old presidents, Claude 2 bagged the most correct answers, followed by his pal GPT-4. But hold up, relax, that ain't all. Researchers decided to see how these buttoned-up bots hedge, which is pretty much saying a bunch of unnecessary words just so they don't directly answer sensitive or incorrect stuff and make sure nobody gets offended. Are you ready for who took the biscuit here? Well, look no further than GPT-4, whose hedging skyrocketed by half compared to its previous version. However, this increased lingo led some users calling the model equally annoying as it was impressive. On a different note, Cohere gave 2 hoots in the wind about hedging and let it fly straight. Failure in diplomacy 101, brother. We gleaned something important here, folks. GPT-4 indeed outpaced everyone with lesser hallucinations compared to its older version, GPT 3.5, but most notably floored it in math, where its nonsensical talks reduced by a chill 50%. On the other hand, Meta's Llama 2 was tripping all over itself, producing all kind of crazy, almost making us call an exorcist on it. Mr. Adam Winchell, Arthur's co-founder and mastermind, advised users of LLM, which I'm going to guess do not relate to llamas, to grasp how this AI model works to hit what they're aiming at. But hey, I still ain't clear how any of this will help me win my poker games. I'm curious, folks, have you spotted an AI taking a joyride into Wonderland, aka displaying hallucination-like behavior? You're always welcome. Drop your experience down below if you have ever tripped with them. But remember, what happens in Facebook stays in Facebook. All right. We swimming into the deep end of today's AI happenings, you heard? Coming off hot to your ears is our final fizzle on the groovy grapevine. Check this out, ain't no joke. The data engineering bad boys paving it live with AI-powered solutions, Databricks, and guess what they doing? Y'all would never guessed. They're chewing the fat with investors about raising. Now leaning close for this one. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Ain't playing. Downright serious business here, folks. Now why all these hefty pockets digging deep? Databricks be looking to sharpen their AI know-how, coming out stronger on all fronts like my boy The Rock. Soon enough, they gonna rename Silicon Valley to Vin Dieselville or something. A lil bird told me that Databricks fancy talk ain't without substance, just hit over the moon scoring $1 billion, yes sir, $1 billion push in the last fiscal year. Now hold up, it ain't no miracle, it's a 70% yo-why growth we talking about here. Here comes a little storm though. They be dropping some $380 million rain down the drain in the same time frame. An operating loss, that got a sting. Even then, they almost break even, glass half full baby. Tallying up, these San Francisco trap stars stepping up their game, clocking in $3.5 billion fundraiser scoreboard from Crunchbase history till date. Whoosh! That's 9 zeros following a 3.5 for you slower folks at the back. Their last halftime was in August 2021, bagging 1.6 big Bs in Series H funding round courtside led by Counterpoint Global Squad. Poppin' champagne corks send nothing but net flying. Don't say your man Kevin didn't keep you all updated on gruesome tech happenings, wrapped up the hat trick with today's digest. Tune in again, folks, because wherever there's AI biz booms and loot screens flashing dirty greens, Barkley gonna be there squirting you with freestyle layups. One love, people. Catch you soonish. All right. Today, we looked at the world of AI. Mandiant, that cybersecurity company from Google, Let us know that folks are using AI to mess around in political influence campaigns out there in the digital orbit, but don't sweat it. AI is yet to start dabbling too deep. We also got Sakana AI springing up in Tokyo. Ever heard of David Ha and Llion Jones? Well, these cats left Google to cook up their AI models based around some serious Mother Nature-style evolution. And I ain't talking about them lizards on walls. There's also Arthur, keeping tabs on machine learning models, and they've crunched out new research on how these AIs perform in math and knowing facts about US presidents. According to Arthur, don't bet your money against GPT-4 for correct math answers. Finally, we dialed into Databricks. This data engineering firm with an AI twist has hopped into money talks with investors aiming to pocket hundreds of millions for honing some sharp AI applications. Their piggy bank already crammed $3.5 billion till now. Say what? You learned a couple things here? Good. Now make sure you tell 3 of your buddies about this show. Comment down below and let us know which AI big shot you want to hear about next time. Until then, folks, laugh hard, live life, and don't let any robot pull a fast one on you.